An MkaTerminator fan? Can you at least tell MkaTerminators that I am truly sorry and at least talk to me on Discord? Again, in Discord. He used to be in my Discord. But I haven't talked to him. Spoke to him since August, when we last were playing some X together. When I first got my Series S, but I feel you because I miss Buddy. I miss my buddy Mike or whatever. But very happy we did move on when we did. And I wish I had an Elgato. I wish I would have had an Elgato at the time when I first connected with him. We would have got so much more done. But I feel like we did get a lot of base stuff done. Hey, we're still pretty much kids. Ask our parents. But good to see that there is some kitty in Mike's life. But yeah, I even reply to people on Instagram, and Mike. Well, that's why Mark Zuckerberg's been in court, because he's sort of a really vicious guy altogether. They had him in court about how the way he's been treating a lot of his users and all that, and then he did it to me. That's why they were in court. The whole reason, and he kind of made this Martin Shkreli joke of it. He's much like a Martin Shkreli, and Martin Shkreli went and did 7 years. Is still serving time. Is Mark Zuckerberg? He's much like a Martin Shkreli. In the courtroom, I seen him I seen a mockery. He made a mockery of the courtroom, like he was supposed to be far superior or whatnot. But he treats members of Instagram unfairly as well as Facebook. But he treated me unfairly, and I made something out of me, and he's led me back on the site technically or whatnot, and he hasn't deleted everything of mine, but he could have recovered my main Insta. What about all my fans and all the people that loved it, that I talked with and all that? Answered questions. Nobody was confused who Mark is. Nobody was confused. Everybody knew I was under him. It was actually a good look for him. It was like, look at this little peon under me. Easy. Look at how much. So I'm just people. He was, they looked at him as being the all superior one, right? Sort of. I just don't get it. He might face jail time one day the way he treats people. He's picked on a lot of people, and he does it in such a professional manner. It's mean. It's very mean. But I have everything backed up. Thank God I paid $50, which I also need to do for this Bandicam, so it doesn't say Bandicam.com. Because they're saying to me, tell them if you don't get this Bandicam.com, and I better check my burgers in a minute, but if you don't get this Bandicam.com off of it, we're done with you. To a certain extent, right? Well, I got to install an update, but yeah, thank God I bought this software, 4K Storegram, 4K Talkit. You put in your thing, and it just backs up all your files on Instagram, whatnot, even my captions. Unfortunately, comments and all that, everybody's comments that they were building for me, all my biggest supporters, like, were leaving like comments on purpose, stuff like that, having conversations on purpose to make it look really good, those are unrecoverable thanks to your friend Mark Zuckerberg. Or how about the companies and whatnot? Many celebrities were featured and wondering, where's our stuff at? These were huge investments, and all Mark Zuckerberg does is laugh at us, everyone, and then try to look serious. And he's caused wars. His Facebook caused wars. Human lives. There's murders going on, all types of conspiracy going on in this mess in Messenger. I found out there's whole families, and he allows those families to do illegal activities in their messengers and chats and whatnot. But he removes a hardworking kid like little Thomas Perron-Slote StacksAMilli that was just a little American dreamer. That's all my thing was. It was the American. It was like a little American dream kid, and he removes me. That's unfair. The guy is completely out of this world. He's out of the metaverse. He's a black hole. He black holed me almost. He didn't black hole me because I was who I was, but sure as hell did he black hole a lot of my fans and supporters, and actually he helped tank the economy. Burger King, all these huge companies invested in me. All the father company, because remember these corporations are big part of, and a lot of them really, even though they're Coca-Cola and Pepsi, they're really they understand they're part of the same universe and all that. So they're really partners at the end of the day. A lot of it at certain circumstances, Pepsi and Coke can be a partner. A lot of people say they can't and whatnot, but guess what? Pepsi and Coke were partners back in Pepsi versus Coke. They partnered up. So he got this Pepsi versus Coke out of me. Mark, it's all because of Mark, but he knew I had it backed up. I hope he does. So he's not all in bad intentions. But like I said, call for Mark to bring back the StacksAMilli Instagram. There was nothing wrong with it. All I did was I said the word Somalian. It's not a bad word, the word Somalian. Look, I can Google it. That's the reason why they say, because I used the word Somalian, which is the term, it's the adjective of Somalia's people to describe a certain person. Like I could say the person was anything, but if I say Somalian, we instantly know exactly what we're thinking about, the specific type. Because Top 5 was big, he was from Somalia, so I was getting into Somalia. And I love Somalia. It's probably my favorite next to Nigeria. Well, actually, Somalia number one, Nigeria number two. In my mind for my favorite. And I like Egypt as well. But I'm the type of person where I like it from a distance, but I honestly would rather live in South America or South Africa. But when it comes to their culture and like the cool stuff, I like Somalia. They're something about Somalia is kind of from a distance a cool thing, but if you don't know true how it is, you think it's cool, but it's not cool. Type of one. That's how a lot of ones are. They look cool from the distance. Like I used to be a kid that thought this was a cool picture of them rushing person to the hospital. Well, it don't look cool. It just looks a lot unique to many people. It looks very unique. And I accidentally do that accent sometimes where you just heard it. That one, that's famous. Sometimes I accidentally do that one when I'm talking to certain people or about certain people. I got burgers on my grill, but I'm hungry and I'm looking at Somalian food for the first time in my life. You have salad, it looks like. You have other things, water. Everybody knows water. I don't know what's there. It's kind of blurry. I'd have to search up Somalian food. Ethiopia? Somalian food. Ooh, that looks good. What is that? Noodle or something? Rice? I've been to one African place. That looks like oxtail and rice. What's this? I don't know, but this is the crave for. I got to check on my burgers. Ooh, this looks good. Very good. Ooh, salad with the rice. Very good prepared rice with that meat. That looks very good. Very, very good. Cookies, pancake, pot roast. Oh, these are my favorite. I've had these dumpling type of things. Oh, these look very good.